don't love me for my ambition.
Marloon, what was your initial reaction? Did you listen to this at work? And how do you take it in?
All right, pause.
No Diddy.
So I listened to it because
Honest reaction.
I just couldn't wait, right? I couldn't wait. And then we was like, yo, we gotta do like an emergency podcast. So I was listening to that shit on my phone. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna listen to it on my phone. Quality wasn't there, but I liked it. I liked it from the start because the whole tone is just him mocking him. And that shit, I loved it. That it was hilarious. It was funny. This is putting aside the fact that I'm Team Kendrick. And in my opinion, Kendrick, not only did he speak about and responded to the things that Drake said about him, but at the same time, he came at Drake for multiple things. Compared to people saying that Push-Ups is better, Push-Ups was directed at multiple people compared to this one that was just at Drake. So there's definitely more diss bars on this than on Push-Ups. And Push-Ups was more of a song. There's a chorus on it, you know what I'm saying? There's this, there's that. And then this is a diss track. You know what I'm saying? A playful diss track, which he even says it in the thing. He's like, oh, we can keep this playful, whatever, but if you want to take it there, we can take it there. I like the track. I think that it's better than Push-Ups. Personally, I haven't listened to Push-Ups since we reacted to it.
Really?
Yeah, because the thing is like,
how about
the AI one?
the AI one that
No.
I guess people are now. I guess you don't got to count.
The AI one again, same thing.
Really?
Just when it dropped, I haven't listened to it since.
Really?
Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Noel, what's your take? Initial thoughts, first thoughts when listening to. Take us there. That moment you listen to the song.
Drake Glazers, please line up for me. Get on the line. I want to see y'all faces one-on-one when I say this to you.
Oh my god.
It was an underwhelming diss track.
Hmm.
It wasn't that good.
Which one?
Kendrick's.
Okay.
It wasn't what I was expecting. I did anticipate the 8 Mile thing. I said that yesterday.
Yes.
And he did that. He acknowledged, like, bro, you're just going to come on a diss track and spread rumors about my shorty because you're that type of a corny dude, that you're that malicious and manipulative, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed that. That's how he started, was like, and he continued it, and he continued to acknowledge everything and correcting the misconceptions. But it was long. It had moments when it kind of like felt like it was dragging. The bar, like the lyricism itself wasn't great, but I expected that because Drake's wasn't either. Like these both were very low tier lyrically diss tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Their strengths weren't in their lyricism. No one is sitting here, unless you're a Glazer. But outside of the Glazer groups, you're not glorifying the lyrical.
I hate that word, man.
I hate it too. You're not glorifying the lyrical abilities of either track because they're not that great. What you're highlighting is how well the track was put together, how funny it was, the subject matter. So when it comes to both of them, I have to give it to Kendrick because I found it funnier. I think he went about it better than Drake did because Drake did the same thing. He did a humorous diss track that was supposed to be essentially a shot. And then Kendrick turns around and said, hey, here's another shot. I'm waiting for them to press the button. I hope they're lyrical when they press the button because having to hear both of them drop elementary fucking bars is making me want to kill myself. But beyond that,
Figuratively
for
YouTube.
And I know people are gonna say, no, you're still glazing. No, like I said this to Vic earlier, the most notable thing about this is Drake, when Drake said in his track, the Metro thing, that's the most notable thing. That's what everyone talks about, because it's hilarious. Go make some drums, nigga. In this one, what's gonna be the most notable thing? The Sexy Red line, which I find hilarious.
That's hilarious.
I find both lines hilarious, but I find the sexy one funnier. I find a lot of Kendrick's jokes funnier.
He added on to it too.
Yeah, and the way he manipulated his voice to mock Toronto slang. And like there was a lot of creativity to it that I found very funny. Drake was creative too on his, but I just enjoyed Kendrick's more when it came to the humor side and the way they went about it. Now, I told this to Vic earlier.
Mm-hmm.
If Drake responds and Kendrick doesn't, he lost. Because this is all you gave us after you're the one that started this.
Time-wise or in general?
In general.
Okay.
Because you started this, then you dropped this, which is kind of mid. he responds back to you and you never respond back, like, finish this nigga, bro. Finish him. You started it, you finish it. If you don't, you lose, and Drake won. And I'm with Vic on this. This has to be 6 rounds. You said this to me earlier in private. It has to be 6 rounds. If it's not 6 rounds of them going back and forth, Kendrick loses. Just because you started this, you weren't able to finish it. And if what you're dropping in between is not fire, it's more of this mid, I really don't want to hear it. So Drake glazers that say all I do is glaze, eat me. Respectfully.
I did the reaction. First of all, minutes after the song dropped, I did the reaction. It's raw reaction right away without trying to run with the Twitter narratives or how other people feel, without recording or reading the lyrics beforehand. Real raw reaction, right? People got to realize when you're doing a reaction, first time you're listening to something, it's going to be the first time you're listening. You're not going to be like you. Those people in the comment section who watch reactions, they're always saying, you skipped this, you missed this, oh my God, you don't have a college education, oh my God, I'm unsubscribing, I'm leaving, oh my God, you're falling off again, you're terrible. Just because you have all the anecdotes and you've seen all the Twitter takes and you've seen everything, doesn't make your opinion any better. Everyone has their own opinion. I'm doing a reaction raw, right when the song drops. It's going to be fresh. It's not going to be for clicks or views. It's not going to be like, oh, let me copy people's narratives online. It's going to be my opinion. What's wrong with my opinion? You can disagree with it, but then to go and insult people is where you guys get weird and it gets strange, and you hide behind these avatars that have user number 5507 with no fucking face on it, and that's where it's like, all right, so are we here to talk about the music and the artist, or are you here to just insult each other? You know, but it could be a sign of your mental health. You might be struggling with mental health at home, and that's okay. That's fine, right? Don't take it out on us, though. Do not take it out on us. Do not do that. You know, if you need any help, seriously, we can get you that help. Now, it could also be a sign of you being emotionally attached to the situation, and that's also fine, because I am. Everyone is in the world right now, if you are actually a hip-hop fan. Real hip-hop fans have been waiting for this. Our generation, I'm 26, Marloon's 35, Noel's 29. They're close relatively. We're on the same generation. The stan culture is ruining all this because the way you guys go at people in the comments and personalize this thing is ruining this whole beef. Like, and that was to happen, and I forgot about it. Like it literally, like I didn't expect it, but then I'm stupid to not expect it because again, these are the 2 biggest rappers in the world right now. The 2 biggest. For a decade, we've been waiting for this, right? So once the battle starts, we're going to get all these stans and all these people that come online talking all this shit, saying things that they never have ever said. You know, they've never said. They've never watched these videos. This might be their first reaction video ever that they're watching. This might be their first podcast that they might be watching on the live stream ever, because it's Kendrick Lamar dissing Drake. It's such a big moment in culture. So these newer people are going to start tapping in, right? And they're going to have these weird-ass, awkward-ass opinions and this and that and personalized things. But it's going to ruin the whole thing, right? The whole energy and the whole, like, what's going to happen next and what's going on here. Because it makes it kind of hard to enjoy the music. It almost makes you want to just, like, listen to the music and not even fucking, like, do nothing. Because
not go on Twitter.
Yeah, because people, like, bro, it's like insane. Like, they got to have thick skin, but people go crazy. Like, they've been going crazier than I've ever seen. Right? And it's extremely, like, it's horrible. It's, like, toxic. But it comes with a territory. And it's only going to get worse. Because I feel like they're only getting started. I'm predicting that this is going to be damn near like a 7-game series, right? It's going to be 7 or 6 rounds. And then it's going to be whoever gets the best of each round. People are going to start tallying it up. It's going to get worse and worse. It's going to get more and more personal. And then this is round 1. Who won round 1? I earlier felt, first reaction, I felt like Drake won the round. I felt like Drake won the round because Drake got 2 songs, and I felt like both songs had a better reception and just felt better overall than this song. The more I digest this song and actually look at the lyrics and break down and see what Kendrick Lamar is saying and doing, I'm appreciating it more. I do feel like he got the upper hand, though. I do feel I could say that he probably won the round. I think I called this a close call because I do appreciate the push-up records, etc. But then I had more time to sit with it. Right? But this one, I'm realizing more and more how you know, it could be the Kendrick. I'm going with Kendrick. Like, it's not a unanimous win, and it's not a grand defeat. It's one of those wins at the end of the boxing match where it's like one judge calls it 112 to 112
by decision. Yeah.
by this, and by split decision, we have. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like when it comes to this, to be honest, I don't think it's an amazing, unanimous, miraculous win.
And I agree with you because we all see it from different angles and we all have different perspectives.
Yeah.
So I feel like as a consensus, we're all gonna come to understand. Kendrick might have won here this round. Nigga, they were torching you into this shit.
Yeah.
Someone said I thought you were smart. Niggas on your ass. God damn, bro. It's like Edwin.
Because the Kendrick, they want to they want to use the education.
They do it too. That shit, and I agree with you, fans.
They did the same shit when we reacted to Big Steppers. They did the same shit in the comments.
Y'all gotta stop. Cole
Illiterates.
fans and Kendrick fans. Yeah, that's so elitist. Like, why are you degrading us for not agreeing that your artist is good? You don't. That doesn't make me uneducated. It just means I have an opinion.
Yeah.
Like, y'all gotta stop.
Nah, y'all wrong though. No, I'm playing.
They said that about Pimp a Butterfly. They said if you didn't like it, you're just not of that level of education. People were dead ass saying that on Twitter. Oh, man. That's so degrading. Like y'all, but in reality, if we compare a lot of these niggas to like actual smart people, like educated niggas,
that's just very intellectual, bro.
There's a gap. Yo,
you know what the thing is? This music, bro, is for a certain age group, bro. It's not for the youngins, man. Let's be honest.
I don't want to say that either. I
It's
really
true.
don't. I don't want to limit
I can
music.
kind of see that though.
It's true.
Because the Drake fans would when they were commenting on the posts and shit that we were doing, it was kind of like younger vibes and like
Younger comments, like the Kanye West thing too. Was younger.
yeah, the
vibes.
Kanye ones to the Kanye stands that give young vibes.
They give 16-year-olds.
Compare what's happening now to the typical music that we're getting now.
They gon' love me for my ambition.